Hello and welcome back. Today I'll be going over how to simplify a square root. If we're given a problem like this, we can easily solve it. To find the square root of 100, we'd have to know which two numbers multiply to give us this number, which we know would be 10. However, if we're given a non-perfect square and we're asked to find the square root of it, we'd have an answer in the decimal places. A much simpler solution is just to simplify the root. That may sound confusing, but let me explain. If we have the square root of 52 and we have to simplify that, this is what we would do. The first step is to factorize the number. For the number 52, we can simply keep on dividing by 2 until we can't divide anymore. 52 divided by 2 is 26, which when divided again by 2 is 13. 13 cannot be divided by anything besides itself to get a whole number, so it's our final factor. Now that we know that the factors of 52 are 2, 2, and 13, we can rewrite our equation like this. Our next goal is to find a pair of matching numbers, which in this case would be the 2 and 2 over here. You might be wondering why we're doing this. The matching pairs we have over here can multiply to form a perfect square, meaning that we can rewrite our equation to be the square root of 4 multiplied by the square root of 13 is equal to the square root of 52. We then take the square root of 4, which is 2, and we have 2 times the square root of 13 as our final answer. Let's try out another problem. Here we have the square root of 936 and we have to simplify it. This number looks intimidating, but let's stick to the basics. First, we can start by dividing by 2 since we have an even number in the ones digit. 936 divided by 2 is 468. We can still keep dividing. 468 divided by 2 is 234, which when divided by 2 is 117. The number 117 isn't even, so we have to find out what we can divide it by. If we add up all the digits of 117, we get 9, which is divisible by 3. A rule of division is, if the sum of all the digits in a number can be divided by 3, then the main number itself can be divided by 3. Knowing this, we can divide 117 by 3 to get 39, which can be divided by 3 again to get 13, which is our final factor. We have now changed the square root of 936 into the square root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 13. To start with the simplifying, let's group our matching pairs, in which we have one pair of 2 and one pair of 3. We know that matching pairs can be multiplied to get perfect squares, making our equation the square root of 9 multiplied by the square root of 4 multiplied by the square root of 2 times 13. Simplifying this gives us 3 times 2 multiplied by the square root of 26, which finally simplifies into 6 times the square root of 26, which is our answer. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can.